think about what it's going to take for you as individuals, as a family, and as a team to go out there and to take that floor to make this happen?
Well, come for the experience. Don't come with any expectations to win or place. Just come for the experience and just be like a sponge. There's so much to learn and so many amazing people to learn from.
There's a part of the word cheerleader called leader, and really that's what the sport brings out of the kids. It makes them leaders in life. It challenges them in ways that other experiences cannot.
Ladies and gentlemen, coaches and event producers, welcome to the 7th Annual VIP Reception and Ceremony at the 2010 Cheerleading and Dance Worlds. Let us unite together in welcoming the chairman of the USASF, Jim Chadwick.
We are here tonight as a celebration of strength through unity. 5 years ago, the two leading organizations merged, the USSF and the NACCC, building strength through unity. Since then, we have credentialed 6,000 coaches, 1,000 gyms have benefited from membership, 120 event producers have conducted literally thousands of USSF-sanctioned competitions. 60 countries have joined us. Strength through unity. One set of all-star rules worldwide. One all-star cheer and dance world. And on behalf of the USASF IASF Board of Directors, I would like to welcome you to the one all-star community worldwide VIP reception and award ceremony. Strength through unity.
Please welcome, announcing the 10 finalists for the USASF College Scholarships, Gina Evans.
Director of the USASF College Scholarship Program. I have the privilege of working with an elite group of athletes and an equally amazing scholarship committee. I want to thank Jim Chadwick and Elaine Pascal for having the vision to get this started. And I want to thank the scholarship committee for their integrity and their dedication to this cause. As I stand here tonight, I urge each of you to get your high school seniors involved with the college scholarships in 2011. After I present your top 10 finalists, each will be receiving a minimum of $2,000. Our USASF college scholarship sponsors will recognize the bronze, the silver, and the gold recipients. And now your 2010 top 10 finalists in alphabetical order: Kyle Black, Pro Cheer Incorporated, Hutchinson, Georgia; Kristen Bryant, the Cheer Center, Rose City, Ohio; Jamie Burke, Maryland Twisters, Glenbury, Maryland; Amber Garcia, Pro Spirit Incorporated, McKinney, Texas; Jessica Harmon, Star Athletics, Boomtown, New Jersey; Casey Harrell, Premier Tennessee Franklin, Tennessee; Lynn Herbst, Heart of Texas Cheer and Dance, Waco, Texas; Aaron Lawrence, Sparks All-Stars, Stoughton, Massachusetts; Alex Shelton, Kentucky Elite, Lexington, Kentucky; and Raymond Waits, Cheer Athletics, Garland, Texas. These athletes are living proof that membership does have its benefits. And now presenting the Bronze Scholarship, we have Robin Norco and Don Collins.
On behalf of the All Levels National Championships, as well as all of our partners that have been working a long time with us, I'd like to introduce Robin Norco, who will sort of go over a little bit about why we decided for all levels to give this type of scholarship.
It's essential to reward individuals for athleticism, academics, community involvement, and hard work ethic. But most of all, it's important to reward individuals with strong integrity, sound character, and those who are exemplary role models for everyone on and off the floor at all times. It's key in our industry to encourage continued success through higher education. Congratulations to the top 10. You have been honored with this, and here you are on this stage before us. On behalf of the International All Levels Championship, it is our pleasure to award the Bronze Scholarship. And the winner of the Bronze Scholarship is Lynn Herbst.
And Stasia.
Ross Athletic Supply and Dolomer Sports Services have been partners in the cheerleading industry for a number of years.
Tonight, we're pleased to partner once again and present the Silver Scholarship Award.
And the Silver Award goes to Kyle Black.
And presenting the Gold Scholarship is Marilyn and Dave Whitting.
MTM Recognition, being a recognition company, is proud to offer this scholarship to such a deserving young person. An honor such as this is a wonderful way for the school and the community to recognize and celebrate your choice and your achievements. Congratulations, you are the best of the best.
The winner is Casey Harrell.
Let's hear it for all these amazing athletes.
welcome last year's winner of the Chairman's Cup Community Service Award, Jeff and Diana Miller.
It's an honor for me to be giving out this award, to recognize those who see the importance of going beyond the sport of cheerleading and teaching their athletes life skills that make a true difference in lives. All of us here have a passion for our sport and for our teams to be their best. It drives all of us. But those who go beyond are truly special people. I would challenge everyone here to step up like the programs that are being honored tonight. You will find a new enthusiasm and ambition in your life and in your gym. It does not matter whether you're a large or small program, as long as you make a big difference in someone's lives. I was not part of the judging committee, but I was allowed to look over the top nominees. I was very impressed with all of them. They truly put their heart into it. When voting on this, the committee voted unanimously. And our winner is...
The winner is Sub-Zero All-Stars. Congratulations.
A foundation that formed in honor of one of the victims of the Flight 3407 crash is expanding its focus. Ellie's Angels, named after Ellie Cosner of Clarence, will now begin helping families adopt children with disabilities.
Did you ever notice how sometimes good things come from tragedies? These young ladies are a perfect example. They are Sub-Zero All-Star cheerleaders and Ellie's Angels.
Ellie's Angels was a program that was put together when our coach's sister died in the Flight 3407.
Their coach is Laura Kausner-Voigt, and her sister was Ellie Kausner. The beautiful 24-year-old died when Flight 3407 crashed in Clarence Center. Laura is determined to honor her little sister.
And I watch these girls, honestly, from the inside out being transformed, realizing that life is a lot bigger than the boots they're wearing or the boyfriend they have that week, and they really, really get it.
Since that weekend, I've watched the transformation of so many young women. Because of Ellie's Angels, something unbelievable has happened to each of them. With every event they're a part of for Ellie's Angels, with every act of selflessness they transform. They are changing the lives of sick children. They are providing food for the hungry. They are clothing the poor. They are giving hope to the hopeless. And each of them is changing from the inside out because of it. Because of Ellie's Angels, these young women now have a new perspective on life. They are the most beautiful people I know.
We are beyond words right now. Thank you so much for this honor. It's ironic how sometimes things come full circle. To receive this award from Jeff and Diana Miller is truly an honor. We at Sub-Zero have admired Pro Spirit's contribution to the cheerleading industry for years. There's so many coaches in this audience that have given us such positive advice. The message from all of you truly amazing coaches is the same. Do the right thing for children and believe in your athletes because they believe in you. Those that know our program know that we have had our share of challenges throughout the years, but none as great as the challenge that we were faced with on February 12th of 2009. Laura's loss was our program's loss. And as our program director, Laura has made she's been an incredible addition to our program and is part of a truly incredible coaching staff that is here with us tonight. Laura, like her sister Ellie, truly believes in others and the positive effect that we can have on the athletes that we work with. I'd like to introduce to all of you Laura Kausner-Voigt, who will share with you how we created Ellie's Angels as the community outreach portion of Sub-Zero All-Stars.
It was a night like tonight when my life changed forever.
we were going to Cheer Sport Nationals, which for us, we're a smaller program, was our biggest competition of the year. So my mind was completely focused on getting ready for competition. And I sat in the airport on a Thursday night waiting for my little sister to come home. And my biggest challenge went from preparing my kids for a last-minute injury to telling my dad that my little sister was gone. And in that moment, everything changed for us at Sub-Zero, and my girls down in Atlanta found out when they were there that Ellie was gone. I just have to talk about Ellie because without her we wouldn't be here. So I just have to share with you that she was this courageous, fun, brave person, and she experienced every opportunity she could in life. She went to the Derby, she swam with the dolphins, she went skydiving. Life was about opportunity for her. And sometimes I have 2 little boys, and I'll be with them in the backyard playing, and I can hear her voice telling me, Lori, don't miss this opportunity with your boys. Just love them and enjoy them. So I have to say that as coaches, it's our job and our privilege to teach our athletes about cheerleading. But we have an opportunity to teach them about life. And if you don't take that opportunity, you've really missed something. So I encourage you to go out and do something extra. And it's not that daunting. There's so much need. So take the opportunity, learn from Ellie, and thank you so much for honoring us with this award.
When the uniform has been packed up for good, when the feet no longer walk on blue carpet, when the presentation is no longer to a cheering crowd but to a board of directors, the athletes we train today will still have the values, character, and work ethic they learned under our care. Here to recognize exemplary leadership, please welcome presenting the inaugural Leadership Through Sportsmanship Award, Jim Lord, Debbie Bracewell, and Susan Amick Blonsky.
Training our athletes to be good citizens and tomorrow's leader is an important value in any athletic endeavor. Leaders throughout our history have been able to point to athletics as the place where they learn to win with grace, lose with dignity, and perhaps most importantly, persevere in the face of adversity. The American Association of Cheerleading Coaches and Administrators, the National Council for Spirit Safety and Education, and the USASF Parents Action Committee developed this award to recognize the actions of sportsmanship and leadership displayed by all-star cheerleading teams at competition.
Jim's had the opportunity to nominate other programs who they felt displayed the following criteria: positive display of performance on the mat, positive display at award ceremonies, gracious winning and losing, polite to staff and other teams, prudent behavior at hotels and outside venue facilities, positive representation of the program through all team members, and positive outward appearance and showing pride in one's program throughout the event. Nominations included gyms from all corners of the country. That speaks to the character of the owners, coaches, the parents, and most importantly, the kids participating. Amongst other things, the winning program has made it a tradition to make and display good luck posters to every team at the competitions they attend. We are happy to announce that the winner of the inaugural Leadership Through Sportsmanship Award is All Around Panthers from Mentor, Ohio. Lisa Yertsey, the program director, could not be here to accept the award. She's asked that Amy Clark accept in her name.
On behalf of Lisa's program, I thank the committee for selecting them. They were unable to be here. They found out on Tuesday, but I will tell you they've attended our events, and they do a great job, and they deserve this award. So thank you.
Please welcome presenting the 2010 Small Gym of the Year, Marissa Walker and Brittany Guerra Gotelis.
We at American
American Cheerleader and Cheerbiz News magazine are so honored to present the top U.S. Small Gym Award. Every gym has a story, and it goes far beyond the numbers of trophies, banners, and championship jackets. For the small gym we're honoring today, the story is all about family. After all the votes were cast and we were getting to know the nominees for this award, I asked this gym owner about the atmosphere in her facility. This is what she said. The main advantage of being a small gym is the personal relationships we're able to build. We celebrate everything from doing well on a test to a parent getting a new job or a family getting a new pet. And yes, they must bring that new pet to the gym so we can all meet it. We are truly a family, not simply a gym. Her athletes reflect this same attitude. One 15-year-old team member wrote, "It's incredible how much cheering here has changed my life. I've learned about commitment, hard work, dedication, trust, confidence, dreams, goals, life, leadership, and family. Everything I do in everyday life, I relate to cheerleading. If I get a bad grade in school, I've learned how to set goals and work for a better one. When talking to other people, I remember the respect I learned from my coaches. If there's a problem among my friends, I've learned how to be a leader, all because of my gym." And we all know that these are life lessons that last way longer than an athlete is on the big blue cheer mat. So before I announce the winner, I want to leave you with a quote from this gym's coaching philosophy. I quote, "Every child should be allowed the dignity of achieving." That's why we are so proud to award the top U.S. Small Gym Award to Ohio Extreme.
Thank you. It is my pleasure to accept this award on behalf of my program's families, athletes, and coaches. This award truly exemplifies the integrity of our program and the values that we instill in our athletes every day. Thank you again for this recognition.
Please welcome presenting the 2010 Gem Owner of the Year, Chris Karotke, Shane Womack, and Jackie Martin.
The team at Inside Cheerleading Magazine is proud to once again present the award for Gem Owner of the Year. This year we received nearly 100 nominations, and I have to say the process of narrowing down to a group of finalists was extremely challenging because so many gyms coast to coast are doing amazing things with their program. We did, however, finally narrow down to a group of 3 that included Kim Bossman of Georgia Heat, Courtney and Ben Pope of Cheer Extreme, and Jeff and Diana Miller of Pro Spirit. Great programs. The program that we ultimately selected is known nationwide and has a rich tradition. It's kind of funny because although I don't know this couple incredibly well on a personal level, I almost feel like they're lifelong best friends. And I think that's because over the years I've heard countless stories of the amazing things they've done, not only for their program, but for their community. And these stories have come from industry leaders, from event organizers, even from their fierce competition, which I think says a lot. And of course, their competition results we think speak for themselves, but what really impressed us about their program is their continuing commitment to their founding philosophy of adding value to the lives of those that they coach. And if you're a reader of Inside Cheerleading Magazine, you've no doubt seen article after article detailing the incredible work they've done with local charities. So on behalf of the entire team at Inside Cheerleading Magazine and the USASF, I'm extremely honored to present the Gem Owner of the Year Award to Jeff and Diana Miller of Pro Spirit.
that know me know I can talk a lot, but I'm really nervous. Wow, we're just so honored because we love what we do. And we started Pro Spirit about 15 years ago, and it was just the two of us, like many gyms, and we had many titles, not just gym owner, which is so exciting, but coach, choreographer, accountant, custodian, I mean, you know, on and on and on. And through the years, we have just been so blessed with a team of employees, coaches, families, friends, athletes that love it, love what we do, and they're with us, and they have helped us get here. And together, we've just stayed focused on our founding principles, which is to teach and to encourage and to add value to the kids' lives on a daily basis. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Please welcome, presenting the 2010 Dance Coach of the Year, Dawn Deutschek.
While I truly believe that a lot of coaches, especially those present tonight, go above and beyond their job title, the dance coach that was chosen to be Dance Coach of the Year seems to do this in and out of the studio, on and off the competition floor. The stories this coach's athletes, staff members, and the parents of athletes shared were heartfelt, amazing, and showed true, pure character of this coach. This coach is someone who I'm honored to say is part of the community I love. She's growing our future leaders. She's showing them what respect, hard work, dedication, teamwork, and determination will get you. When I spoke with her on the phone, I could feel the energy and excitement, the sense of character that were throughout her nomination forms. One athlete wrote, "My coach always says, winning's not the objective. It's just a byproduct of hard work." Another parent wrote, "We're so grateful to have her in our daughter's life. I think we should all be grateful to have her as an active member of the dance community." I'm so excited for First Friday and USASF to announce that Dana Parsons of Dance Mania in Melbourne, Florida is the 2010 Dance Coach of the Year.
Hi, everyone. Wow. Sorry, shaking. I am so grateful, flattered, and honored, and blessed to even be nominated for Dance Coach of the Year. There are so many talented and influential coaches in this business that I am esteemed to know and be nominated with. I'm so grateful to all my students, members, staff, family, and friends who nominated me for this prestigious award. The most important thing to me about coaching is not all of the awards, not all the trophies, and not all the titles. It's about instilling morals and values in each of my students and creating opportunities, experience, and everlasting memories for them. Thank you so much to the USASF and the Cheer and Dance Worlds for making this opportunity possible for me and awarding me the most honorable award a coach can receive. Good luck to everybody tomorrow, and God bless. Thank you.
Please welcome, presenting the 2010 Cheer Coach of the Year and International Cheer Coach of the Year, Heather Portnoy and Megan Ninemeyer.
Good evening. Cheer Coach and Advisor has had the distinct privilege of sponsoring the world's top USA and International Cheer Coach of the Year awards. Every year, our selection committee really struggles to pick a coach from the many wonderful stories that we read and just of the phenomenal coaches. And you're sitting in the room. It makes me speechless. It's a really tough job, and we'd like to congratulate all of you, and thank you for giving your heart and soul to this sport. Our 2010 U.S. Cheer Coach of the Year wears many hats. He's a coach, a gym owner, a college guidance counselor to every athlete he coaches. In fact, he's responsible for helping place over 100 athletes in college programs throughout the U.S. He's known for his saying, "Respect your sport and it will respect you back."
We are pleased to award the 2010 USASF and Cheer Coach and Advisor Magazine U.S. Cheer Coach of the Year Award to Jamie Parrish.
I've been nominated a couple of times about Meryl Streep up here. I really don't know how to begin. It really take me a long time to thank everyone who I want to thank. There's so many of you out there that I'm friends with. I got started a long time ago because I got asked to do a pop chair at Tiff County High School's cheerleading tryouts because my friend Missy was trying out, and I saw the big hair and the Go-Go's music, and they had me at hello, and I wanted to do this the rest of my life. So, I want to thank a few people. Don Collins. I want to thank you for putting me on the back row in college. It made me want to become a choreographer so I could put the chubby guy in the middle when I got older. To Bill Boggs, thank you for coaching me at a time in my life that I needed a father and a friend. To Casey Jones, thanks for giving me a chance to realize I didn't want to give up on my life's work. Thanks for giving me a chance to kind of ease me through there. You're a class act. To Eric Little, Ray Lozano, Jonathan Lewis, Johnny Denegri, and Ty Fountain. Thank you for being the creative geniuses that you are. You're given a gift from God, and we are very lucky that you share it with us every season. To Tegan, Jim, and Steve, thank you for making USASF happen every day. There was a time in this sport where we wouldn't have even dreamt of all this, and now we can, thanks to their hard work. To Dennis Worley, Elaine, Joelle, Kristen, and Vic, thanks for standing by me as really my closest friends in this industry for over a decade. We've fought like family, and we've loved each other like family, and as far as I'm concerned, you are my family. To Mama Jean, Peggy, all my coaches, Adam, all you guys, Tater, thank you for making the Big Purple Machine run smoothly every day. To Kurt, thanks for being my partner for 19 years and being my best friend and recording my life. And lastly, thanks goes out to every single kid I've ever had the pleasure of working with for 20 years. Every single one of them has added something to my life in a special way, giving me a reason to get out of bed every day, and I'm very lucky to have been called their coach. So, thank you.
Back again. Cheer Coach and Advisor also has the distinct privilege of awarding the International Cheer Coach of the Year. Our International Cheer Coach of the Year also wears many hats. He's a head coach, a judge, a translator, an advocate, and a friend. He has been described as the glue between U.S. cheerleading and Latin America. We're pleased to award the 2010 USASF and Cheer Coach and Advisor Magazine International Cheer Coach of the Year Award to Ronald Allen, also known as Chino.
Okay, what can I say? I have 20 years into the cheerleading industry, and I have the honor to meet the most incredible people here in the United States. And I want to say I'm blessed to be here and help many kids internationally and here in the United States, especially because it's still driving my passion to be a coach. So I thank God, first place, my family, to be supporting myself all these years. I want to thank all my friends, all these people that give me the chance to learn from. How wonderful life is when you can really have the chance to meet your own heroes and call them friends. I mean, you guys are amazing. Like, people like, I don't know, Victor, Craig Jasper, I don't know, so many people here. Thank you. First, I want to say just thank you to everybody here, the industry of cheerleading. You guys, the coaches, the gym owners, all the cheerleaders, the choreographers, all you guys are my role models to follow. And you guys continue to be in the role models for all the international coaches around. You guys rock. Thank you very much.
Please welcome, presenting the 2010 International Achiever of the Year, Carl Olson.
Thank you. Place the awards here. Thank you so much. We're very excited again this year to have over 60 countries from around the world here for the championship this weekend. We're very excited about that. And it's just very exciting to see the camaraderie of all the different athletes from all the continents around the world. So we're very excited for an incredible weekend. This award that we're giving out is the International Achievement Award, and this goes to an individual who actually was exposed to cheerleading on the West Coast in California years ago. And of course, is good friends with Michael Burgess. I don't want to give it away, but she went back to her country, which has very developed cheerleading. But the one thing she did is that she introduced the teams of her country to the championship here. And this year she's bringing over 200 athletes from her country, and that's from the country of Japan. And additionally, she involved all the event producers of Japan, and they're all involved in a new federation to help support the efforts and provide opportunities for the athletes from her country. And again, she's done just such an incredible job in the country of Japan, and also for the world as well, just promoting opportunities for her athletes in Japan, and of course the opportunity for your athletes to meet all the Japanese cheerleaders here this weekend. So it gives me great pride to present the International Achievement Award for 2010 from the country of Japan, Iku Ijiri Hori. Iku does have, as I mentioned, she has a very big group here this weekend. She has over 200 athletes that she and many of her colleagues brought here this weekend. So she might not be able to be here, but again, I just would like us all to give a big round of applause for all of her achievements from the country of Japan and also here for the ISF. Thank you so much.
As we grow and unite as an all-star community, there have been many leaders who have stood strong through adversity to support the sport they believe in. Since 2004, selected individuals who have been committed to uniting together for a common purpose have been inducted into the USASF Hall of Fame. We continue to honor Morton Berg, Jeff Webb, Tammy Benford, Steve Peterson, Jeff Bowles, Elaine Pascal, Mark Burgess, Les Stella, Steve Wedge, Kevin Jones, Carl Olson, Lynn Singer, Bill Bresson, and Victor Rosario. Tonight, we induct 4 more individuals who have led all-star cheerleading and dance with an honest heart and positive conviction. To present this honor, please welcome back to the stage, Jim Chadwick.
As you know, the highlight of the evening is awarding the Hall of Fame. And this is something we take very seriously. It is, in our mind, the culmination of the efforts that have been placed by individuals on behalf of the All-Star community and the U.S. All-Star Federation since the inception of the Federation. And I say this every year, and Morton always cringes when I mention that the first year it only had to be a year's contribution, and then each year after it gets harder and harder because now we're up to 7 years that we look back and measure everybody. But the most important thing is that this is equal measures contribution to the Federation and contribution to the All-Star community, and we are extremely, extremely proud of our Hall of Fame. Now, the way this is handled is that the inductees are asked to have their choice of presenters. So I would like to have the first presenter to present the first inductee, and that is Elaine Pascal. Would you please come up?
wonderful weekend for all of us involved in All-Star Cheerleading. I am honored and proud to be a presenter to someone so deserving of the USASF Hall of Fame Award. Her name is Deborah Jo Love. Debbie Love was an original UCA staffer and USAG Level 10 gymnastics judge who graduated with a math degree from Memphis State. It's her mathematical approach that helps her dissect those round-offs and tumbling skills as if she were solving a complex equation. When someone like Debbie comes along and anoints her industry, she brings with her numerous gifts. Her dedication to every athlete, whether just learning a back handspring or performing a specialty pass to double. She embraces every student with that same respect and concern. She is an amazing teacher. Her mission has taken her from Maine to New Zealand. Speaking of traveling, you may pick her up from the airport and rest assured she has already paid her over-the-limit baggage fee. She will be well equipped with her baggage filled with manuals and other things. Make sure you bring Samson to help along with the luggage. I felt embarrassed when she handed me one tote bag as she carried the other 5. Oh, you're asking me what was in the tote bag? Miss Love's tote of tortures. Rubber bands, dolls, shoulder harnesses, neck braces, and other ominous-looking gadgets. On the brighter side, there are some pictures of, who else? Brittany, Whitney, Christy, Tiffany, Marcy, and John. These are her 6 wonderful children. They are her claim to fame, of which she is so proud. By the way, they now or at some point through double folds. Even though her children are her heart, she reserves room for all the children in our sport. No matter where she travels to, her mission is to have every child succeed. Her knowledge is her strength. She can analyze and fix a tumbling problem like no other. When Dr. Debbie is in the house, she cures the ills of all tumblers. Her specialty, mind blocks. She can not only diagnose them physically, but aids and re-energizes their mental and spiritual state. Never have I been more privileged to know a more selfless person. I used to feel that Debbie Love was the best kept secret in town. Oh boy, now she'll never get a break. Speaking of breaks, there's none in her schedule. She will work through a whole afternoon, and then when you realize she hasn't even had a bite to eat at lunch, you'll run in and say, "Debbie, do you need anything?" And she'll say, "Oh, a bottled water would be just fine right now." And don't expect to wine and dine her either. She's fine with a grilled chicken salad and no dressing. I finally got it right, Deb. I love her infectious giggle, her supportive friendship, her expertise that she volunteers to different committees, but most of all, again, her selfless nature. Well, Debbie, not so tonight. It's about you. Thank you for anointing our sport with your greatness. Now let's take a page out of her book and do what she does best. Please join me in sharing our love for Miss Debbie Love.
my dear friend Elaine, for your kind words and your unfailing support of me as a professional and as a friend. It is such a great honor to accept this award for a career that is my dearest passion. I never dreamed this would be bestowed upon me. I want you to understand that this is no solo effort. Nothing ever is. We are all in this together as a team, all a part of the masterpiece puzzle in our industry. I would like to thank several people. First of all, I want to thank God for the wonderful gifts that He's given me and the people with which He has surrounded me. Secondly, I want to thank my husband, Mark, and our 6 children, John, Marcy, Christy, Tiffany, Whitney, and Brittany, for their support through everything I do, including the many times I'm traveling or researching a topic to help grow our industry. Thirdly, I want to thank my gym owner, Salim Habash, and all my coworkers for carrying on responsibilities when I'm not there at the gym and supporting my philosophy of training athletes. Salim is always the first one to say go for it when I have a new idea. Finally, I want to thank my friends throughout this wonderful industry. We have such an awesome job training these precious children through all phases of their life, teaching them not only cheerleading skills, but teaching life values like sportsmanship, confidence, integrity, perseverance, respect, responsibility, good judgment, courtesy, and honesty, which will remain with them forever. In conclusion, my continuing purpose could be stated in one sentence. My dream is to continue to grow and train athletes and coaches to be disciplined competitors or trainers of competitors, in addition to being people of integrity in every aspect of their life. Thank you again for this huge honor and the responsibility of role modeling that belongs with it.
Our next presenter is an all-star industry pioneer, Kevin Jones.
Good evening, everyone. First, I'd like to thank the USASF, Jim Chadwick, and all those individuals involved who continue to move All-Star Cheerleading forward in the U.S. and internationally. I'm very excited this evening to be speaking for Justin Carrier and inducting him into the USASF Hall of Fame. During my many years at NCA, I had the pleasure of watching Justin grow from a high school mascot and cheerleader to an NCA instructor and NCA head instructor. As I was winding down my career at NCA, I knew that NCA had a star in Justin, and now we see that he has become one of the most recognized and respected individuals in the cheerleading and dance industry today. His growth within the NCA and the varsity organization is indicative of his dedication to our industry. What started as a part-time summer job as an NCA instructor quickly got him recognition as the top rookie instructor his first year on NCA staff, then top veteran instructor a few years later. He joined the NCA corporate office working part-time while in college at the University of North Texas, and then after graduating, took a full-time job with NCA as the director of curriculum. In 2005, he took over the All-Star Initiative for NCA, which led him to become Vice President of Varsity All-Star today. I know we all agree that Justin is one of the most knowledgeable and respected individuals involved in the cheerleading industry today. Through his commitment to improve all-star cheerleading and his passion for the cheer industry, he has become one of the most influential company leaders who have helped shape all-star cheerleading during the last 10 years. Justin has been an integral part of the USASF Worlds since its inception. He was the MC for the first Worlds in 2004 and has been an influential part of the USASF Rules Committee and the USASF National Advisory Board for the past 7 years. Through his daily interaction with coaches and cheer companies, it's evident that Justin is a true leader within our industry. He is highly respected by his coworkers, industry colleagues, and cheer and dance coaches around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, 2010 USASF Hall of Fame inductee, my friend Justin Carrier.
Guys, Kevin Jones was my NCAA hero 15 years ago, so give him a huge round of applause. I'm thrilled that he's here. You know, when USASF started 7 years ago, we were at the very first Worlds at the rehearsal. I was sitting next to Jim Chadwick, and I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this, but he leaned over to me during the rehearsal for the finals that we had. He goes, you know what? Jim's always very, very positive and loving. He goes, this is something very, very special that we're a part of. And I thought to myself, no, it's not. There's nobody here. We have 14 teams, and we had to pay for them to show up. The industry thinks we're crazy, and nobody's gonna be here next year. By the end of the weekend, it was very, very evident what was happening with the USASF and what was happening with our industry. It's been very, very incredible. I'd like to thank people like Kevin Jones and the leaders of our industry and the role models that we've had to help shape All-Star Cheerleading into what it is today. I've got so many friends that are so jealous of what I have and what we do. They're hopping from job to job and career to career, not knowing what they want to do. And here we are sitting in this room right now, working with people that we've known almost our entire lives, or half of our entire lives. We are so incredibly lucky. And I hope everybody in this room realizes it and goes home appreciating not their paycheck, because the paycheck isn't always great, but the experience that we have. Because when I gave up a week of my life to be here, I was excited to do it. And when the going gets tough at home and you need an outlet from your life, this is where we come. Everybody else wants to get away from their job, and all of us, we want to run to our job. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Coaches, tomorrow, I hope you all win. I look forward to seeing all of you in finals. Good luck and God bless. Thank you, guys.
Well, the suspense is building, as it should. Last year, we inducted a parent into the Hall of Fame. That was the first time I'm aware that a parent has been inducted into the Hall of Fame. And this year, we have another first. We are going to present an affiliate for induction into the Hall of Fame. And I'm going to ask Francis Morale to make that presentation. Francis?
In December of 1992, Ross and I went to the 1992 NCAA High School Nationals with our daughter Natalie. At that time, Ross was working as a salesman for gymnastics equipment. While we observed our daughter competing, Ross leaned over and he said, "They're competing on carpet. Is there not a better surface that these kids can be cheering on?" And of course, safety was always a great issue that he had in mind because of the gymnastics. A week later, he contacted Lance Wagers. And after that meeting in December of 1993 is when carpet bonded foam was introduced into the cheerleading world. 3 years later, he met with Jim Lord, who was with Varsity. Not long after that, Ross and his partner parted ways because his partner just did not see the potential in the cheerleading industry. I can tell you that we have had great times. Ross has been the truck driver, he's been the setup man, the tear down man, and the truck driver again. I've always tried to be a supportive wife. I've always tried to be there, but I think he got tired of me going with him when I continued locking the keys in the car, and we would always be running late to Orlando for different events. He has had a great time every time he comes to cheerleading events. I've gone to the airport to pick him up, and instead of his pretty white gray hair, I've seen him in black hair because the girls at UCA had hair dye night, and he had black hair. So that was always interesting. At one time, I passed him up at the airport, not realizing who it was. Ross takes great pride in his business, his customers, his equipment, and the safety of his equipment. Customer service and paying attention to details are two of his greatest attributes. And they have always been applied to our family. He has been so attentive to us as a family, to our children, Rossi and Natalie. So I give you my husband of 38 years, also known as the Mat Man, Ross Morielli.
thing was Melanie Berry's fault. Back in '92 at High School Nationals, I saw an industry that was in need of some help to make it safer for the athletes and all those competing. My staff and I have been dedicated to do just that. Just as it started with the carbon foam and now continues with our spring floor that we supply to the industry, we are just delighted to be a part of such a great organization. As I look out and see all of you, the athletes and the coaches, the choreographers and the event coordinators and suppliers, I think, I'm just a mat guy. I am honored to be associated with that group of people. And so I would like to thank my wife, Frances, of 38 years, like she said, my staff, who works very, very hard to help me, because as Debbie said, you can't do this alone. Of course, the USASF staff, Jim, and all of his hard work. Thank you so much. I am deeply, deeply honored for this award. Thank you.
The last presenter is going to be very well known to everybody that comes to Worlds, because they're really the brains behind the operation and probably a lot of the brawn too. Melanie Berry is our next presenter.
Thank you. In 1991, this young lady was quite a standout at her UDA summer camp at the University of South Alabama. Not just because of her sequin jumper that she was wearing, but because she was talented and outstanding and exhibited unbelievable leadership traits. 18 years later, this young lady is now one of the leaders in her industry. She's been on the board of directors for the USASF for the last 5 years and was instrumental in helping with the guidelines for All-Star Dance. She's been the tournament director for the Dance World since its inception, and she does an incredible job. And if you've ever come over to see this, you know it's absolute perfection. She's dedicated, hardworking, and very deserving of the recognition. And I'm proud to say that she may have started as a summer camp person that I hired as our summer staff. She's developed into an invaluable employee, but now she's one of my best friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Catherine Morris.
Thank you so much. I'd like to thank the USASF and the IASF for the honor of being included in this amazing group of people. Thank you to Jim and to Steve for your support of dance and the Dance Worlds. I'm so honored to have been a part of the first and every Dance Worlds event. To the dance coaches and the event producers who were here that very first year, thank you so much for your continued support and your willingness to make it better and better each and every year. That event will forever be etched in my mind as one of the great moments in our industry. To all the dance coaches who are here tonight, thank you for all you do for your dancers. You will never know the amazing and positive impact that you will have on your dancers forever. To all the cheer coaches out there, I would urge you to start a dance program at your gym. There are so many dancers out there who would benefit from a program. Many amazing routines are going to come onto this floor this weekend. I would encourage you to come over here and check out and see all of the great teams. I would like to thank my parents for their support and encourage me to do what I love. I'd like to thank my UDA family for being just that, my family. You will mean more to me than you'll ever know. I'd also like to thank Chris and Melanie for believing in me and pushing me to be my very best. Thank you to my husband Josh and my son Jacob for your support and for your love. I have a saying that I've lived by my whole life, and it's do what you love what you do. I feel so very fortunate to say that I've been blessed to do just that. Thank you again to the USASF and the IASF for this award.
I want to close by thanking everybody who gave up so much to be here, came so far, even defying a volcano to make it. This is your weekend, the one time of the year when we all celebrate strength through unity together. Thank you.